we were able to raise our family in a community, in a very poor community, and we worked hard, but we were very fortunate to just live in a country that gives us the freedoms that we could do that. And in 1992, my husband, because he really doesn't listen to me as much as he should, but he actually overbought inventory of wreaths. At that point, the wreaths were all made in people's homes as a cottage industry, and he overbought those wreaths. And he had about 5,000 wreaths too many. This was in 1992. And it was late in the season, there was no market for those wreaths. And my husband came home and he was like, you know, it's just a shame, and you can't give wreaths away in Washington County, Maine, I can tell you that, because everybody's involved in the making of them. And he was reminded of a trip that he won as a paper boy many, many years before that, as a 12-year-old. And he went to Arlington National Cemetery, and he remembered those rows and rows and rows of white stones. And he said, you know, we're very fortunate, and we are fortunate because of those who paid the ultimate sacrifice. And I just wonder if I could get permission to take those wreaths to Arlington. So he called upon some politicians from Maine. They were very happy to help. Olympia Snow called the cemetery and kind of convinced them that this, you know, really, they just want to bring these wreaths and place them. We got permission. She reached out to another group, the Maine State Society, which is actually people who used to live in Maine, didn't like the winters, I guess, and moved to Washington, D.C., but still want to call themselves Maine, you know. But they've always been there to help us. And so my husband, a couple of our older kids, they jumped in the truck. We had a donated truck then from the Bluebird Ranch, a little company in Machias, Maine. And they took that truckload of wreaths to Arlington, and it took them all day long to put out 5,000 wreaths. But my husband came home and my sons, and they said, we will never not do this again. It made that big an impact on them to walk among the rows, to take the wreath, to place it and fix a bow and read the name. And they were so impacted because these weren't old men that were buried there. These were 22-year-olds, 30-year-olds. And it made a big impact. And he said, you know, this is important. We're always going to do it. And we did. The Worcester Wreath Company, my family, we did it for many years. That was 1992.